Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Guidance Corner Tarot. My name's Christelle. I just wanted to quickly jump on here, just as a little introduction to these December readings, just to give you a little heads up on the energies at play. So, these readings took me a long time to do, much, much longer than they normally would take me. And I don't normally get drained when I channel. I just find I could channel all day long. But after every reading, I just felt drained. I think the only sign that I didn't feel drained with was Leo. Having said that, I've still got three more signs to do. So that may change. So I've got Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio to do. Now, that's not to say that the other signs, that Leo's energy for December is brilliant and everybody else's is not. No, not at all. But it's just to say that December is going to demand a lot from us, like a lot from us. These readings demanded a lot from me. And I think it's important as you listen to the readings that you understand that energy. And that's why I really wanted to just jump on board and just let you know that the energies for December, not that they're bad, not that they're all good, but they're demanding. So basically the message that is coming through from the way that these readings have really tired me out. I was lucky to be able to do two or three a day, and that's not like me at all. Um, and it's basically spirit saying the energy is demanding because it's not going to let us just rest on our laurels. It's not going to let us coast along. We need to do the work. Whatever that work is for you, it needs to be done. It needs to be looked at, changed, redone. Um, so, yeah, I just wanted to jump on board and just let you know. So, I hope that you enjoy these readings. I hope that they bring meaning. I hope that they bring clarity. I hope they give you the heads up that I always hope my readings do. They're not there to tell you what to do or how to do it, just a heads up of the energies that are at play and how you can best navigate, how you can best use these energies, and sometimes even what these energies are trying to tell us. Sometimes we can be like, yes, I'll do the work, but tell me, what is the work? What do I need to do? What are you asking of me, universe, higher self, God? So I'm going to leave those messages here for you. Take very good care of yourself as we close off 2025, which has been poof, a year, let's just put it that way. And let's welcome in 2026, having done all the work that we needed to do so we can open the door to this fire horse year that is coming in 2026, and we can gallop off into the paddock that suits us. That's the way I'm seeing it. Hello, Aries. Welcome to the Guidance Corner Tarot. My name's Christelle. Thank you so much for being here. This is your December 2025 reading. Let's welcome in Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Thank you, Aries, for being here. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you. And I feel like that one. Oh, Spirit wants that one and what's in my hand. Oh, Spirit, too many cards. But that's the way we're doing these readings now. The messages need to come. I have to say, for December, the messages have been really, really strong. So this is the unveiling of the Golden Age Tarot. So I'm just going to set that aside because that's just going to be a final message for your reading. Let's leave those there. Let's get the Oracle of Portals and see what messages wants to come through. Okay. Let's have a look, Aries. December 2025. So Spirit's telling me to take the cards as they fell out. I don't know how many cards are in this pile, but maybe it's not as many as I initially thought. Let's just tuck these away a little bit. I like to keep them in view because I'm scared that I forget. Mind you, I guess if I forget them, that means it wasn't meant to be, was it? Can't remember what sign I forgot. I think it might have been Aquarius or one of the signs that Spirit reminded me. Okay, let's have a look here. What can we... I'm going to move these right out of the way up here. There we go. Move these down a little bit. The message has just gotten through, like as I'm adjusting my cards and things like that, it gives me time to start receiving messages and to tune into the energies, because sometimes it's the energies that I read and try to put into words, and sometimes Spirit gives me images and actual words. And the energy that I pick up, like the vibration of the reading, the energy of the reading, the emotion of the reading, often gives me quite a big insight into words that come and the images that come and things like that. So it is very important. Aries, are you ready? That's what I'm getting. Are you ready? Because let's go straight, thank you, Spirit. I'm going to dive straight into the oracle, but Spirit said, hang on, let's go through the cards. And I feel I'm going to need to rein myself in. So I'm a sun sign Aries. And so this energy, I mean, I read all energies. It doesn't, I don't have to be a particular sign to be able to read the energies, but when it taps into an energy that's aligned with what I'm going through, it tends to be even more amplified in me. So we have the King of Wands. This is you, Aries, the King of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. We have the Sun. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Page of Wands. Do you know, I got the King of Wands walking away. The King of Wands walking away. And that's why I stopped, because I was like, but hang on a minute, that's not the card. So we'll come back to that. The King of Wands walking away. But this is the Page of Wands. This is the Page of Wands. Then we have the Nine of Wands. We have the Page of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess. We have Rebirth, Land of Dreams, and Realm of the Fae. Oh my gosh. Aries. Oh my gosh. I don't know, if you're not excited yet, you will be by the time this reading is finished with. Rebirth. And I think this rebirth comes from this journey. So this page will see, you know, I did check with Spirit because these are coming back to the tarot, and we haven't spoken about the tarot yet. But Spirit wants to paint a picture for you. So this rebirth comes from this journey of the King, you, Aries, the King of Wands, you, leading you in your forward movement as you walk away from something. Now, Spirit said to me, and this is why I sort of paused and hesitated as to how to say that, But Spirit said some of you are moving towards something. So you've done your letting go, and now you are becoming the one that can move towards something. And some of you are moving away from something. Okay, so you're still doing your shedding. Okay, so 2025 has been the year of the earth snake, and that's been shedding the skin, shedding our old ways, our old lifestyles, our old patterns, our old self. We're all on different timelines, and this is a general reading, Aries, so take it wherever you are on your journey, on your timeline of your journey. Okay, but that's where this rebirth is coming from, and this is the phoenix. So there is a sense here you are rising from the ashes, this 9 of Wands. So what happens at the rebirth? You enter a phase of your life where you feel like you're in the land of dreams. You feel like you're in the realm of the fae. So fae, another word for fairies. So what does that mean? Look at the imagery. I mean, the light and the sparkle, there's magic in this. So this is, what can you dream of? What do you dream of? And not when you're sleeping, though it will come through in your dreams, but in moments of stillness and quietness. What do you dream for yourself? What are your goals and dreams? Thank you, Spirit. Spirit also said that is the primary message, but do pay attention to the land of your dreams, because you will be dreaming. Thank you, Spirit. So your dreams will have links to the dreams you have in this reality. Okay, so what does that mean? So let's go to, Spirit's given me an example. If you were dreaming, Aries, of starting a new romantic relationship, having a romantic relationship, let's say you're single, unattached, and you want to find love again. So, and you know what I mean by love again. We don't need to find love again. We are love. But you know what I mean for the purpose of this story. In your dreams, you might have dreams that you're meeting men or women, and you might pull away from them, or you might lean in towards them, or there'll be information you can gain. Because sometimes we dream of something and we want something to happen so badly, yet when we really look at the depth within ourselves, we're not quite ready, because we're still a little bit, oh, I don't know. And our dreams that we have while we're sleeping will bring that to your attention, Aries. And there's going to be a lot of magic. So remember I said this rebirth, the rising of the phoenix, brings you to the land of dreams and the realm of the fae. And I want to say to you, this is very much a time of dreams being fulfilled and magic unfolding. You know, I was thinking, gosh, I'm surprised you don't have the magician card. And Spirit said, well, with these, you don't need it. You're past the magician. You have already been working towards becoming the one that can fulfill your dreams and create magic in your life. And that's what the magician is. You're already doing that. And that's why you don't have the magician in your reading. You have the high priestess. And that's this connection, this rebirth. And the rebirth is the connection to your dreams and your wishes and your hopes and your inspirations. You know, Spirit's just like I just got an image of a baby being born, you know, with this rebirth. So when we are born in this 3D world and we materialize as a 3D person. And that's to fit in this reality. And that's what you've been rebirthed as. It's to fit in this reality, the reality of fulfilling your dreams. And it's going to be magical. So Aries, it's not always going to be easy. This indecision, but it doesn't matter. You are in this energy, so come what may, I feel like you're really going to embrace it. You're really going to take it in, and you're really going to allow it. I'm getting the word hum. I don't know why, because it's going to hum with you. Oh, thank you, Spirit. It's almost like as you go through life, there's this hum, and it keeps you in tune almost. You know, if somebody, thank you, Spirit is giving me so many images. So Spirit's just shown me somebody singing, and somebody has just said to them, oh, you know that song, and it's like, oh, does it go like this? And you try to sing it, and you kind of like, oh, I can't get the tune, but this is the words. But it's almost like that. You don't need to worry about the tune because there's somebody humming it, like the universe is humming it, thank you, Spirit, in the background. So you automatically sing in tune because the hum is there. And I love that because Spirit's saying you're not getting the words. The universe isn't telling you everything, but there's just this energy that supports this journey. So you're very supported, Aries. So let's go through the journey, knowing that there's this hum of the land of dreams and the realm of the Fae. Very magical. And you know, fun. Aries, life is about to be fun again. And as the child of the zodiac, you need to have fun. If it's not fun, it's not, sorry, I was going to say it's not in tune, or it won't hold your attention. And Spirit's saying yes, but that's not quite the message we were giving you. Aries, people think you don't have a good attention span. You actually do. When you get driven, you put your blinkers on and you go, and you will tear down walls or try to get to where you want to be. And there's a sense that this journey, this realm of the Fae, it's not just going to be that pure drive that's taking you there. This is fun, Aries. You want to do this. You want to be in this energy. That hum is, and Spirit's just showing me somebody walking down the street and they've got a skip in their step, almost like they're listening to music. You know, it's very difficult to stomp through life when you've got this happy, joyful jingle in your head. And that's what this is. This hum is this, you know, like off we go. You know? It's like, they're not really giving me a tune, but something happy, something, I've got the word from Disney, so I don't know if there's a song or a piece of music that just always makes you feel uplifted from a Disney movie, But tap into that. Okay, that's the energy. So we've got this King of Wands, and this is you, Aries. This is you sitting and acknowledging who you are. Sitting, thank you, Spirit, sitting in your presence. And that's what's having this rebirth, this really profound, stable. This King of Wands, I'm almost seeing like the King of Pentacles, grounded, sure, connected. And but it's not the King of Pentacles, it's the King of Wands. So there's this energy beneath that is the fire energy. And he's not running around, he's not frantic. The fire energy hasn't consumed him. It's a slow burn within him. And this is you, Aries. It's almost like your fiery energy, you haven't blocked it. You've tapped into it. You allow it to almost be the furnace that inflames, engulfs, destroys all that doesn't resonate with you anymore. And then this fire dwindles and just burns within you slowly. And then you use it again to enable you to just, it's like a bushfire here in Australia. You know, they're so destructive, yes, but our bush is designed, a lot of our seeds, if they're not burnt, they can't actually crack open. So the fire offers renewal. And our bush here in Australia requires the fires. And even though, you know, we are all, you know, very, I was going to say afraid, and we are afraid of them because they're destructive, and they're like the walls of fire are meters tall, and tens of meters tall. But we do acknowledge the necessity of them. So there's a little bit of, we know they are regenerative in their destruction, and we can't ignore that. So we need to acknowledge that it does rebirth. And I feel, Aries, that's how you're embracing your energy. You know that your fire in you can be destructive, yet you've come to a point, and I think that's why this Queen of Cups is here. The King of Wands and the Queen of Cups is, you know how to temper it. You know how to temper your fire. It's almost like in her cup here, there's the fire. Like look at the bit of red here. The fire is always within you. But there's a sense of, you know now, you are coming to understand how to use it, almost as your magic, your strength. And this is the thing, Aries, when we do our shadow work, when we do our inner work, we learn how to use all aspects of ourselves, and why all those aspects are there, whether we like them or not. They are the ones that make us the one who can walk our path, move away or move towards. So this energy is really beautiful. This energy is very much making me think of temperance. And that leads you to the Page of Pentacles. This Page of Pentacles has received the Ace of Pentacles. It's very tangible. So we're talking about the tangible things in your life here. Where you live, who you live with, the relationships you have, the job you have, the business you have, the lifestyle you have, the life you have. And there's a reevaluation because you've come from a king to a queen to now the page. And then you're building up again because then you go to the knight, which follows the page. So there's a sense here of you receiving, the queens receive information. So the kings put out into the world, they're of service in whatever way. It's what we do. And the queens receive back. And from that giving and receiving, you come back to a place of learning, a new space that requires you to pause a moment before you head off again, but to pause and go, okay, then let's have a look at where am I at now? And then you move into this Knight of Cups. You move forward with your heart on your sleeve again. You move forward with the cups. But you go back into your wands, back into your fire, and then back into your cups. So there's a sense here of your fire, your water is the containment, the understanding, the gentleness. And then the pentacles is then in the world, you change, your world changes. And what you do in the world changes. And there's a sense here of you moving forward slowly. With your heart on your sleeve, and Aries, you do that so well because everything you do is almost like a gift. Everything you do has meaning. And I mean, that's for all signs. But I think that there's this childlike wonder in you, Aries, that wants to, you know, almost like the child that shows their parent, look what I made. So there's this childlike wonder in what you do. There's this childlike expectation. And I'm not saying that you're childish, not at all, but there's this, you've got the sun here with the child. There's this sense that everything that you do is with a clarity of heart. And this energy side by side is beautiful because this is moving forward with your heart on your sleeves. This is you moving forward with your emotions and what fulfills you. Caring about yourself, caring about others, caring about what you do. And in this child, there's an innocence about it. Your clarity and your love of the way you're moving at the moment, moving through life, moving on this journey, you're loving it. It's really resonating. And there's so much clarity. This fire again, you know, it's even though your fire is not burning out of control, though sometimes you do allow it to move through you so that you can grow and expand and then move on. But you know how to temper it now with this Queen of Cups. And so then it just simmers, but it's always with you, guiding you. And this is so enthusiastic. And all this energy heals a broken heart. And I want to say, you know, if you've fallen down, and maybe literally, but I mean this metaphorically, if just sometimes life just gets the better of us. And we're still standing, or maybe we're just getting back up again because we've got something to lean on, which I think is probably more the case, Aries, because you do have this Page of Wands here. This is the king walking away, But I think this can also be somebody in your life bringing you something. This is an offer, or you've received an offer. Remember, this is the Page of Wands. The pages receive the ace. Well, if they take it, because the aces are a gift from the universe. Do you take it or not? If you do, you can build on it. And if you don't, then it's an opportunity that's in the ether, isn't it? Because we, as tangible humans, take an idea, take something, and then we ground it in this reality. And there's a sense here that you've taken not only the Ace of Pentacles, but the Ace of Wands as well. This is all your tangible things, and this is what fuels you, where your passions lie, your calling. And it's giving you strength. I do feel this has been a dismantling of ways, or some of you, it can be that you've had to pick yourself up. And I can certainly say, you know, the last 4 or 5 years, especially in the last 4 years, gosh, there's been a lot of, you know, times that I've had to pick myself up. And for some of you, you're doing this in December. For some of you, you've already done this, and you're now standing. You're a bit tired, a bit worn out with this 9 of Wands, but you are standing. And then what? The Page of Cups. You have 3 pages. That means you have 3 aces in your reading. And the Page of Cups has accepted the cup of the universe, the cup to fulfillment, what fulfills you. And it's going to be surprising, because as you move forward, as this king becomes the page, becomes the knight, becomes the page here. This page is where this king fully reinvents himself. You reinvent yourself. There's the phoenix. That is kind of like, woof, that was a lot. That was a lot. But it yields surprises. It's not as you may have fully expected, and I think that's why you've got the land of the dreams and the realm of the fae. Because I feel like your dreams are evolving and changing. Maybe you're even daring to dream bigger. Daring to tap into the magic that you know exists, because Aries, you do. Life needs to hold a little bit of magic, a little sprinkle of something, in order for you to keep your fire going. And it's going to be quite surprising. And with this 8 of Pentacles, it gets you to work. Now, I want you to see the difference in these energies. This is exhausted. This here is renewed energy. And you're more comfortable. He's sitting, he's doing his job, he's being methodical, bringing what this rebirth has shown you into the tangible world in a very, very tangible way. There's a great moving forward with this energy. And it's not to say that this won't be work, it will be work. The 8 of Pentacles is the work card. Come on, now we've got to get to work. And there will be moments of doubt with this 2 of Pentacles, but the 8 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles get you to the ultimate achievement, which is the 10 of Pentacles. which is the land of the dreams, all that you've ever wanted. But it may look a little bit different to how you may have thought it here, because remember, you come back to the page. You become the page again and re-dream what's for you. So there'll be some doing, and then there'll be some, oh, I don't know, and like, is this really me? Am I doing the right thing? It feels uncomfortable. And sometimes that's so that we realign, because remember, you've got the priestess afterwards. She's very much imbalanced of the unseen world and the seen world, tangible reality and the intangible. So there's a sense here of the Two of Wands when this discomfort sets in, when this doubt, the unknowing, oh, I don't know. There might be questions that you need to answer that you don't have an answer for yet. And they might have you feeling a little bit unsure of yourself. But know that that is what grows your work, because suddenly without this 2, you don't have a 10. So when the doubts come in, you might even feel a bit like the imposter syndrome. Why will anybody listen to me? Why would anybody hire me? Why would anybody love me? Whatever it might be for you, Aries, there'll be these moments of doubt, but in the doubt, that's when the rebirth, the high priestess, the belief in yourself increases, becomes better known to you. A lot of you are tapping into spiritual realms. Your work might become a little bit more spiritual, or your hobbies might become a bit more spiritual. You might move to areas that have a bit more of a spiritual community, whatever spiritual means to you, Aries. But there's a sense here of you are really tapping into all aspects of yourself. There's a real connection between the very tangible you and the you of your dreams, the you that is infinite. And you've been here before, they're telling me, Aries. But this time round, it won't be quietened. It won't be quieted. Oh, that's not a word. But it won't be silenced. Thank you, Spirit. It's in you, it's seen, and it's going to come out. It's going to be very magical. And I think you're going to be actually very much in awe of the life that you are creating for yourself. And Spirit just said this is a December reading, but my readings always flow from the month before to the month or months afterwards. So this is probably into the new year, especially the land of the dreams and the realm of the Fae. I think that's going to be very much shaping up what next year, 2026, is going to look like for you. And they've just shown me the 19. Look, that you've got the 42 and the 24 inversed, both sixes. Very nurturing. And then you've got the 19, which is a 10. Now next year we are working a 1 year. So get ready, Aries. I'm going to take them like this. So we have the heart fire, of course, for you. And it's the Three of Activations, which is the Three of Swords. So we've got the Three of Swords twice. This is important. And then we have African Plains, Six of Earth Guardians, which is the Six of Pentacles. And do you know something? I really wanted to say I'm surprised you don't have this Six of Pentacles, because there's this gentle, watery energy that you tap into. The Six of Pentacles in the traditional tarot is 2 children, and one child is giving the younger child a cup full of flowers, and all the cups are full of flowers. So it's this beautiful, gentle, childlike, abundant, nurturing, as just a beautiful, beautiful energy. And here you have it, Six of Pentacles. Fireheart, you've got the rebirth. This is coming from your heart. This journey is not intellectual. Okay, you've got, let me make sure I'm not mistaken, the only sword you have is the Three of Swords. And you've got the Three of Swords twice. And there's almost like through the pain, the fire in your heart hasn't dwindled. And that's where this rebirth is coming from. You haven't given up. You may have fallen. You may be picking yourself up, Aries. But there's still a fire in your belly. There's still a fire in your heart. And that's really driving you to keep going. And this heart fire, I'm seeing it as this rebirth, this connection, this High Priestess. Everything's connected to your heart chakra. Everything is, maybe where you did things out of alignment before, you're coming into alignment now, even though these two cards are exactly the same. The image on the cards are very, very different. And it's all done with this beautiful Six of Pentacles. Oh no, this is Six of Pentacles, and the image I had was Six of Cups. So the Six of Pentacles, thank you, Spirit. No, I'm gonna read it like, I know it's not right, but I'm gonna read it like the Six of Cups, because that's how I saw, that's the image Spirit gave me. So it's the Six of Cups energy that is coming through with this Six of Pentacles. But the Six of Pentacles is always also the giving. It's also the balance in give and take. So that's a beautiful energy to see both those sixes together. It's very grounded. It's almost like you're taking the Six of Cups, which is not here, but what I saw, what I read this as, and grounding that beautiful energy with the Six of Pentacles, which is what this card actually is. You're grounding it into reality. Such strong energies, Aries. Oh my goodness me. Beautiful, beautiful readings, my friends. I'm going to leave you with those messages, Aries. If you've enjoyed this reading, please remember to like, share and subscribe. And if you have any friends or family that you think might benefit from one of my readings, please forward it to them. I'd love to grow my little channel so I can reach more people. So sending you much love and light. Have a wonderful December, Aries, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.